So let's continue chapter number 6, division. Children, today we will see unitary method in division. Now what is unitary method? The word unitary has come from the word unit. You can see it has come from the word unit, which means one. It means one. When we say unit, it means one. Now in unitary method, we first find the value of one unit and then find the value of the required number of units. So when we are doing the unitary method, then what do? First we find the value of one unit and then we find the value of the more units or the required number of units. That you will understand when we'll solve the questions. So one thing you have to remember, children, that divide when more things are given and you have to find one. When more things are given and you have to find for one, then we divide. But when one thing is given and we have to find for more, then we multiply. So that you have to keep in mind, that divide when more things are given and you have to find one, and multiply when one thing is given and you have to find more. Okay, so let's solve one example, then you will understand. Like 5 buses carry 200 passengers. 5 buses can carry 200 passengers. Now how many passengers can 20 buses carry? So first we will write what is given. So passengers carried by 5 buses is given 200. That we have written here. Now first we will find the passengers carried by one bus. In one bus, how many passengers can occupy? So I already told you that when we have to find for one, then what do? We divide. So here we will divide 200 by 5. So what we will get here? 40. Okay. You just divide it here. 200 divided by 5. So 5 fours are 20 and this will be 0. That 0 will be 0 times here 5. Then we will get, what we will get here? 40. It means passengers carried by one bus is 40. Okay. So now we will find. Now you can see in the question it has been asked, how many passengers can 20 buses carry? Now for more buses we have to find. Okay, for one we have find here by dividing, and now we have to find for more. So for 20 buses, what we will do? We will multiply. So 40 multiplied by 20, what we will get? 800. Or you just multiply 4 by 2. 4 2s are 8, and then how many zeros? 2 zeros are there, so that we will add, so we will get 800 here. So now your final answer will be, thus 20 buses can carry 800 passengers. Got it, children? What did we do? First we find for one. Okay, for finding for one bus, what did we do? We divided here. Okay, and then for finding for more, like for 20 buses, okay, then what did we do? We multiplied. Okay, so in this way we will be doing the next exercise, which is based on unitary method, that is exercise 6.7. So question number 1 is, in 5 days Rahul eats 20 chocolates. How many chocolates does he eat in 5 days? 20 chocolates. Now how many chocolates can he eat in 16 days? So first, what is being given here, children? Number of chocolates Rahul eats in 5 days. So how many chocolates does he eat in 5 days? That is given here, 20. That we will write. Now first we will find that how many chocolates does he eat in one day. So for finding how many chocolates does he eat in one day, what we will do? We will divide. Okay, for finding one, what do? We divide. So when we will divide 20 by 5, what we will get? 4. 4 5s are 20. Okay, Now it's been asked how many chocolates can he eat in 16 days. So now we know that how many chocolates does he eat in one day. So how many chocolates will he eat in 16 days? So for that what we will do? Now we have to find for more days. So what we will do? We will multiply. Okay. So when we will multiply that 4 by 16, what we will get? 64. 16 fours are 64. Okay. Now because this is a word problem, so we have to write the answer in the form of statement. So what we'll write? Does Rahul eats 64 chocolates in 16 days? Okay. You just read the question, just see the question, and then accordingly you write the answer in the statement form. Okay. So does Rahul eat 64 chocolates in 16 days? Okay. Now let's do one more. Now question number 3 is, the cost of 4-liter milk is rupees 120. Now then, what is the cost of 6-liter milk? Here this L stands for liter. Okay children, this L stands here for liter. So it's been given the cost of 4-liter milk is rupees 120. So that we will write here, cost of 4-liter milk is given 120. Then we will find the cost of 1-liter milk. So for finding the value for 1, what we will do? We will divide. So when we will divide this 120 by 4, so what we will get? 4 3s are 12, and this 0 when we will bring down to 4 0 times will give you 0 here. So what did we get here? Cost of 1-liter milk is rupees 30. Okay. Now we have to find the cost of 6-liter milk. So that 6-liter milk is more. So what we will do? We will multiply. Okay. You remember when we have to find the value for 1, then what do? We divide. And when we have to find the value for more, then what do? We multiply. So now we will multiply to get the cost of 6-liter of milk. So when we will multiply that rupees 30 by 6, what we will get? Rupees 180. Or you multiply this 3 by 6. So 3 6 are 18. And then we will add this 0 to 8. So what we will get? Rupees 180. So what is the cost of 6-liter milk? That we will write in the form of statement. So thus 6-liter milk costs rupees 180. Okay. So in this way children, you will be doing, for finding the value for 1, you will divide. For finding the value of more, you will multiply. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Now question number 5 is, Sohail earns rupees 9,060 in 15 days. How much will he earn in the month of March? So children, first what is being given? How much money does he earn in 15 days? He earns rupees 9,060. That is been given here. In how many days? 15 days. So now we will find money earned by Sohail in one day. For finding how much money does he earn in one day, what we will do? We will divide this 9,060 by 15. So let's divide 9,060, and here we will write 15. So 15 6 are 90. So we will get 0 here. Now we will bring down the next digit, which is 6. So that is smaller than 15. So we will write 1 0 here. So 15 0 times will give 0. Now we will write 6 here, and now we will bring down the next digit, which is 0 here. So 15 4s are 60. So what we will get children? 0 here. And how much money does he earn in one day? So there you can see rupees 604. Okay. So that much money he earns in one day. Now in the question it has been asked, how much will he earn in the month of March? Okay. So children, do you know how many days are there in the month of March? Yes. Yes, there are 31 days in the month of March. So in one day he earns rupees 604. So how much he will earn for 31 days? So what we will do? Yes, we will multiply. How much he earns in one day? We will multiply that by 31. 31 days. Why 31 days? Because it has been asked how much money will he earn in the month of March. So now let's multiply. So now we'll multiply that 604 by 31. So let's multiply here. So 604 multiplied by 31. So 4 ones are 4, 0 ones are 0, 6 ones are 6. Now 4 threes are 12. 1 will be carried over. So this will be 1 here, because 0 threes are will be 0 plus 1 added to it will give 1 here. Now 6 threes are 18. So 4 plus, now we'll add. So 4 plus 0, 4, 0 plus 2, 2, 6 plus 1, 7, 8, 1. So this is the money earned by Sohail in 31 days. Okay. So what is the amount that we get here? 18,724. Okay. So now the final answer we will write in the form of statement. Thus Sohail will earn rupees 18,724 in the month of March. Okay. So children, understand, but how did we do this question? First, we find how much money will he earn in one day. Okay. For that we divided. And for finding how much will he earn in the month of March. So you should know that how many days are there in the month of March. So 31 days are there. So we'll multiply the money earned in one day by 31 days. So we got the answer here as 18,724. Okay. Now children, you please make a note of it that exercise 6.8 from this chapter number 6 division, it is omitted. You will not get any question from this exercise 6.8. And in this way our chapter number 6 is complete. We have finished it. Practice for all the questions. Whatever question we solve here, you have to solve it in your notebook. Okay. So children, that's all for today. Thank you.